topic of generation. I'll be your presenter, Isabella. And to start us off, we need intros. So starting from my left.
Hi guys, my name is Stanley Onyango, and today I hope we are going to listen more into that.
Hi, I'm Wanjiru Margaret, and I guess you're all ready for what is going to be said ahead and maybe challenge each other. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Frederick Baraza, and today we are going to talk about generational clash. So welcome and be entertained.
So I am a millennial, so definitely I don't understand what it feels like to be a Gen Z. And I feel the best people that should tell us more about Gen Zs are the two of you. So feel free.
First, Generation Z or Gen Z, we are these people who are born within the range of 1997 to 2012. So that age span between 1997 to 2012, and whereby these are generation that feels wanataka kufanya vitu generation nataka kuwa isukume ikifanya kitu, ni generation nasema let me do this the way I want it to be done. I don't want to give any opportunity to the millennials or the baby boomers to tell me what to do, but I feel they should do it on my own way that satisfy my needs most. Yeah.
Yes, for me, as in, if for Gen Z, we're just people who like just to go to CC, just being ourselves. Because most of us are bringing it to millennials. Just we saw how millennials operated and how they did things according to guidance, supervision, and but since it was like we just need a change. We need something better because before it wasn't. We didn't like that, so we just people that want to do things in a different way, but things that will make us feel more comfortable when we're doing it.
Baraza, fellow millennial,
Yes.
I'm sure you feel the same thing I feel. So we
Yeah.
don't get what they're talking about.
I
So please.
really don't get that,
Yeah.
because I believe they are somehow flexible and they don't want to be guided. Yeah, they don't want to be guided, but they are very flexible in a way that for us, we grew in a time whereby the internet was now being introduced. Yeah, but now for them, they were born in that digital era. Yeah.
So like we don't understand. These rules are what that guided us. So mtuambie, like hizi rules amzitaki ama mnataka nini?
So if unajua mambo ya rules ni, it's how you direct them to us. Because for me, my siblings, what are millennials? I'm the only Gen Z. Sasa vile mother alikuwa na like mother, how she used to come and tell them that my mothers in those times, they're very, very demanding, having that tone, a heavy tone. Wanakwambia, I want you to do this and this and this, and by the time I come back, I want you, I've already completed it. Because I remember they were telling me that ulikuwa ukitoka shule blackboard ipapenji. Huyu by the time I come back, I want you cook or washa jiko. Huyu mwingine the same. So the millennials, you're trying to implement that on us, but we are not comfortable with that. We just want, if you want to tell us to do something, just come approach me and tell me, I want you to do this and this. I've had you. I will do it. As long as by the end of the day, I feel I complete my task.
Lakini tuawache mfanye na style yenyu, pace yenyu,
kabisa.
time yenyu. Onyu na filaje.
By the way, what Maggie is just saying is very correct. But then, when let me say we are 6 siblings, then they are all older than me. Then when my mother comes to speak to me, then I feel like she'll be shouting. Yeah, I need that space whereby the mom or dad will just come and tell me personally that you should do this. Then also don't tell me the time I should finish it. When you have given me a task, I'll do it. So don't tell me, within 1 hour you must be done. I'll not do it by the way, because I feel like you'll be forcing something onto me that I don't want. So you give me my time space, then you don't also shout when you are speaking. We call this commanding voice or commanding tone as someone is shouting unto us. And atupendi wazazi wakitushautia as this generation. Ndio maana pata mzazi ataongea wewe sema ameshout, unapata mtu ametoka home ameenda tu sasa kukaa mahali ili anasema mzae nini anapiga kelele.
Sasa kuna millennial mwenzangu hapa, he has a very commanding voice. Sasa Baraza, si kwako hauongei yani.
But mimi yangu ni kind normal, and you'll find out in a way that but let me just go back to Magia. he said she's the only Gen Z.
Yes.
But tukiangalia vizuri, ye pia ni katu millennial because amekuwa na millennials, so ameadopt venye millennials wanafanya maneno. Yeah, so out of that, she has been brought up with millennials. So she's just like one of us.
I have not. Imagine, like for my siblings, I'm a different breed, completely. Like when it comes to conversing with my mother, mimi ni yule mtoto mtaenda. Even you dako. Even anything concerning my life, I'll approach my mom and I'll tell her, you know what, this and this happened. My sister cannot. By sitting at the same table conversing with my mother, she cannot. Because anaona ikiwa so awkward, I'm like, huyu ni yule mama alitulea kweli? Is that the same mother that is here? So you know, like even when times when addressing issues, I don't like to be shouted. Vile Wanyanga amesema, usikuje kunishout. Don't just come and shout at me, just telling me, oh, I want you to do this and this and this and this. Come calmly, tell me, okay, I want you today kindly do this and this and this. I'll be like, okay, sawa. So wewe ukikuja, kama umeona ijafanya, wewe by the time you go to sleep, it will be done.
So in simple terms unamaanisha ukiambiwa ufanye kitu umeshautiwa.
Don't use a commanding voice. Yeah. Don't come at it, unakuja umekaa unasema, Wanjiru, I want you to do this and this. By the time I go to the market and I come back, I want everything to know. I'll be like, nita shut down, nikuangalia, and be like, sawa.
Because by the end of the day, what I want to understand is ukiambiwa kwa upole, you will do it.
Yeah.
But in reality, just take an example of you are a student. When you're given an assignment and then you are told by tomorrow, and it's not a commanding voice. It's like by tomorrow you should have finished or submitted the assignment. What do? You don't submit it on time.
But you know, Baraza, we don't say we don't submit on time. And when you give me a timeline that best suits you, it doesn't suit me, then I don't submit. Yeah, I feel like we should agree on a timeline that will best suit me and suit you. So when you give me an assignment,
that's where there is that clash. Because you see, by the end of the day, in terms of time management, in a way that it is required in 2 weeks. You are given 2 weeks. You don't submit it by the 2 weeks. And then you will say it's not the required time.
But you know, maybe I have my own reasons that that didn't make me to finish on time. But you know, you find these are millennials. When you tell them like that, then they start shouting that you don't follow instruction and all that. But when you now start that one to tell a Gen Z that sijui ungefanya acha kunipea, then you say it's okay, so be it. Because you're not forced to do it.
Yeah, and that's where the clash comes in. And that's why I'm saying it's not the commanding voice. But it's because you fear failure of not submitting. So when you are told why you did not submit, you say it's commanding.
Is it failure or being lazy?
It's not being lazy. I think for Gen Zs, when it comes to mambo na kufanya kazi, it's a whole different thing. One for millennials, when you're growing up, kuna venye mlikuwa mnaambiwa you should work in a certain frame. And within that frame, I want everything to be done. But still how the same millennials, most of them ndo wazazi wa sisi Gen Z. Us growing up, hakuna kitu kama hiyo mlituonyesha. Mtuonyesha, mzazi wangu alinitreat hivi, I don't want the same thing to happen to my kids. So you end up having like children that akili zao ni tofauti. They love freedom. The freedom that you gave them wakiwa wadogo, that's what they operate with. So that's why it's becoming difficult right now for a millennial kuongea na Gen Z in the same place waelewane.
Tulianza.
So in a way that we used to call them mama, daddy, baba, you know. So that one ikawafurisha vichwa kidogo wakaona hii ndio malaya life. Soft life yeah. So there.
But you know, Baraza, like now, just a quick example, when you are now a Gen Z wants to get married, you know, you millennials, your parents could guide you on what to do, how to choose a girl. But now you can't tell me that my mom wants me to marry someone that doesn't even know. We nowadays Gen Z marry for love, and the
you're
person,
sure.
yeah,
you're sure.
And the person no, and the person you marry for love is the person you know, by the way. It's not someone that your parent arranged for you that baraza ataenda awe nani juu anatoka kwa familia respectful sijui nini. Sasa hivi ukiniletea msichana kama huyo Alvaru, nitasema hadi hakuna kitu mimi nimeona hapo. Because nataka ile mtu nimekaa na at least nimeona some of his strengths venye anafanya vitu and all that. And then this aspect yenyewe mzazi wako amekaa kwa kiti, maybe kaa hapa, remote iko hapa kwa meza. Then you are in your bedroom, anakuita kuja unipe remote. You tell a Gen Z something like that, we feel disrespected because something you can stretch your hand to get it. But now you tell your fellow millennial, then he'll be like, okay, let me come pick it. So Gen Z feels like kuna vitu zingine even as millennials unafaa kufikiria, unafaa kufanya pekee.
So
just to you know, like what he says makes me laugh because I remember like when we were young, Baraza, like your parent would tell you do something and clearly you can see for sure, mom, mbona usichukue, but in your mind for sure you want to verbalize whatever unafikiria, but because you know this is your parent and you know the whooping or the slap that you will get from just verbalizing what you're thinking, you just shh, and then you pick and wait for that time that you will leave that house.
But you know the problem is that your parents, you didn't tell us that when you are growing up. You could baby me, daddy, baba, do this, don't beat my baba. You know, now when I grow up, then you want to start slapping me. It can't work. Because when I was growing up, I was a kid. You didn't correct me, you didn't slap me, you didn't cane me. So there's no way you can cane me at this age, pretending now you are now correcting me. No.
So in simple terms, you are saying